Hello everybody, I am the Bite-Sized Developer. In today's video I'll be showing you all how to create the fundamental foundations of a Discord bot, as well as demonstrating how to create your very first slash command. We're going to be using the framework commonly known as Discord.py, a library which uses the programming language Python. First, we want to head over to Discord's developer portal. You can go to any web browser, Chrome, Safari, whatever your chosen browser may be. All you want to do is search Discord developer portal. And you want to click the first link at the top and make sure it's the right one. You'll be brought to a page similar to the one you're seeing on the screen. But all you want to do is make your way to a new application. And the name of your application is what the name of your bot will be. So let's name ours Robot Friend. Team, it refers to if you're part of any teams. Personal, being your personal one, then that is one of my teams I'm part of. You want to agree, developer terms service, and the developer policy, and click create. You might also be prompted with a wait, are you human? And you just want to click I am human, because I'd hope anybody watching this is a human. So now you'll be brought to a page similar to this, if not virtually completely identical. So now, all you want to do is go to bot and scroll down to these intents here. I'm going to enable all three of these, and then click Save Changes, and it should shoot me up to the top saying bot successfully updated. Then all we want to do is click Installation, unclick User Install, make our way down to Guild Install, click on Scopes, make sure to click on Bot, Permissions. For this we're just going to do Admin, because it makes life a little bit easier for us all. So now we want to copy this, open the new tab, just paste that link into our browser. This might take a second to load. It will prompt us in Discord itself. You can see we're in test server here. Robot Friend app wants to use your Discord account. Essentially this means it allows a bot to be able to serve and things like that. So you want to click here, and then you just want to click authorize, and there you go. Now our robot friend is inside our Discord server. Next, what you want to do is just close out that, go to general information, apologies, we want to go over to our token, click reset token, yes do it, and then we want to authorize it. If you have two-factor authentication, this will pop up. If you don't, then you have nothing to worry about. So give me 1 minute to quickly fill this in, and then we'll be on the way. Brilliant. So now our token has been reset, and this is our brand new token. With this, anybody can access the bot, so be careful not to share it with anyone. And also ironic considering this is being recorded, but that's besides the point. Next, you want to open your preferred IDE. Mine will be Visual Studio Code, as it is just a lot simpler to use. And then you just want to click on Python. Awesome. Now we can begin to import our libraries. So you want to do import Discord. This imports discord.py into our scripts, and then we want to do from discord.ext import commands. This essentially just means we won't have to do, so say you're using the library random, you won't have to go like random.random. You can just use the thing directly instead. Next we want to do from discord import app underscore commands. Well done. Now everything we need for the basics is here. So now we can continue, and what we want to do is just quickly do, to make our lives a bit easier, let's just put client.run and put a token here. This will save us the effort of going back later. And just leave that there. It might come up with it not being recognised, but that's fine for the minute because we're not fully finished just yet. Next, what you want to do is come over to your Discord server. You want to right click on it, click copy server ID. This is your guild ID. Now we'll go back over to Visual Studio Code. What we want to do, you can name this anything, but it's easier just to name it guild underscore ID, and then we're going to create Discord objects with our ID inside it, like that. Next, all you're going to want to do is create a class, and we'll name it client commands dot bot, like so. I'm going to press enter. I'm going to do async def on ready, so this is on startup, self, referring to the bot itself. We want to then do print f speech marks logged in as curly bracket self dot user. Close that, like so. And then what we want to do next is create a try except execute cycle. So we're going to try synced equals await client dot tree dot sync guild equals guild guild underscore ID. This essentially means it will sync the commands to our guild ID here. And then what we're going to want to do next is go down a line and then put a print f syncs squiggly bracket length of sync, so how many are in it, in brackets, squiggly lines, commands, just to make it a little bit neater. We can do it like that. Next, you want to finish it off with an except exception as e, and then you want to print, there we go, failed to sync commands, and then this e here is the exception itself. So now we've got an error handling side of it, in case anything goes wrong during startup. Next, we can move on to the next part and do intents equals discord dot intents dot default open close bracket, and then we want to be able to read messages, so we want to do intents dot message underscore content equals true, and next we're going to want to add our prefix, so client equals client command underscore prefix equals exclamation mark, or whatever you prefer for your prefix to be, then intents equals intents, like so. Next, we're going to work on actually creating our first slash command. So I'll demonstrate to you guys now that we can run this without debugging, or you can run with debugging, whatever you prefer to do. I'm just going to save it to my desktop, and let's name it testbot 1, 2, 3. Now it will ask for a debugger. Click on Python debugger, and we'll be good to go. So let's do the thing in the background, and you'll see it's going through the files and logging in using static token. As you can see, this is what's going on here. Now we head over to Discord. You can see our robot friend. He is now online thanks to our little script right here. Now you'll want to add some functions to your bot and actually be able to talk to it and interact with it in different ways. So what we're going to want to do is at client.tree.command, we're going to want to name our command hello, and then we can do a description. As you can probably guess, this is literally just the name of the command, the description of the command, and then there's another section called guild, which we'll add in a minute. So replies hello to user, and then we want to do guild equals guild underscore ID. Next we want to do async def hello. The hello bit can be anything you decide to be. Then this bit's important. Interaction discord.interaction, like so. And then what we want to do is await interaction dot response dot send underscore message. This will respond to the interaction with a message. And what we want to do is f hello interaction, so the interaction itself, the user who interacted with the command, and then we want to mention them, so Mike would be at everyone and all that. And there we go. This command is now finished in 3 short lines. So now we can click here, click run without debugging, let all this load in the terminal. Might take a minute or two depending on how big your script might be, but as you can see everything's functioning and it's synced our command. So now we can go back over here, we can message in general slash see robot friend hello. Here's our command. This is the name of the command. Description. Press enter. Hello YouTube Gaming 33. And there we go. That is your first ever slash command using Discord.py in 24 simple lines of code. If you want to, you can short this down by removing gaps where I've separated things. Also, if you really wanted to, you can remove this try except. Well, you can remove the exception bit and just add in this. However, it is better to have the try except in case of any errors and it won't crash. But anyways, I hope that gave some valuable insight into how to create a simple slash command using Discord.py. There'll be more episodes coming on how to do more with it, such as embeds, interactable embeds, reaction roles, leveling, anything you can imagine. But thank you for watching and have a good day.